Okay, now let's integrate this using partial fraction by partial fraction. Now if you look at this now, we notice that the numerator has just a single power. Understand? So no need of dividing. We only divide, if you check the previous ones we've done, we only divide when the power here, the numerator has a power more than 1. But once the numerator has a power as 1, you understand, no need to divide. So we'll go straight to the point. So in order now, let's see this now. This will lead us to something like, when we are told to integrate this, x plus 1 over x squared minus 3x plus 2 equals a over. Now we are going to factorize this now. So what are the two factors of this number? We have x squared minus 3x plus 2. So what are the two factors? Okay, 2 times this will give us 2x squared, will give us 2x squared. Okay, give us 2x squared. So what are two numbers, and when you multiply you have 2x squared, add them, you have minus 3. Those two numbers should be 1. I think that should be minus 2 and minus 1. Yeah, minus 2 times minus 1 will give us 2. Then we say minus 2 minus 1, we have 3. So here we have x minus 2 plus b over x minus 1. Okay, then now we'll bring down this, now multiplying both sides by the numerator. We bring down both sides. Now we have here to be x plus 1 equals, here will give us a bracket x minus 1, a bracket x minus 1, and plus b bracket x minus 2. Okay, now following the same method, here we have, remember we have here x minus 2. So when we say x minus 2 equals to 0, we have x equals, when minus 2 crosses over, it becomes 2. Same thing we have here, x minus 1 equals 0. When minus 1 crosses over, it becomes 1. So that means we say when x, let's substitute, when x is 2, first let's deal with it. When x is 2, put our 2 here, this will become 2 plus 1 equals a bracket 2 minus 1 plus bracket plus b bracket 2 minus 2. So definitely we're going to have here to be 0. 0 times b is 0. So we are going to have here 3 equals 2 minus 1 is 1 times a, we have a. So therefore we have a to be what? 3. Now let's go. We now say when x is what? Is 1. We substitute it again, having 1 plus 1 equals a bracket 1 minus 1 plus b bracket x here is 1, so we have 1 minus b. So here will give us 1 plus 1, which is 2. Now this will give us 0. Okay, so 1 minus 1 is 0 times a, which is still the same 0. Then 1 minus 2, which will give us minus 1. 1 minus 1 times b, we have minus b. So therefore b will give us a negative what? 2. Okay, now let's take it back to the equation here. We are having x plus 1 all over x squared minus 3x plus 2 equals, the value for a is 3, so we have 3 over x minus 2 plus value for b is negative 2, so we have negative 2 over x minus 1. So when we are told to integrate this now, so the integration will give us, we have x plus 1 over x squared minus 3x plus 2, which will give us, so the integral of this will give us 3 in, when we integrate this now, okay, when we integrate each of them, we have 3 in x minus 2, 3 in x minus 2 plus, okay, we can say okay, minus. So when we say plus, okay, let me put this to avoid confusion now. Plus minus 2 in x minus 1. So plus times minus is minus, so we have 3 in x minus 2 minus 2 in x minus 1. You put your constant plus c, and this is how to integrate using partial fraction.